Good morning class 10. Hope you are doing well. In last video I had taught you the two chapters of trigonometry, that is the chapter of measurement of angle and another is chapter of complementary angle. I hope in the meantime you have learned that table properly. Now today I will be teaching you some more problems based on these two chapters which I have collected from other books. That day you will see, in videos you will see that in previous days I had taught you the sums which I had taken from your board book. Now today I have collected from other books, that is test paper also or other reference book also. Now one thing you have to keep it in mind that all the sums you have to practice several times. Okay, otherwise it will be very difficult for you to answer in exam hall. So you should practice one sum many times, then it will be easier for you. Now let's see how to solve the problems. Now here it is given, it is from first chapter, measurement of angle. Here it is given in the formula sin A minus B equals to sin A cos B minus cos A sin B, find the value of sin 15 degree. Here A and B not given, you have to choose A and B. I have taken here A equals to 45 degree and B equals to 30 degree. So A minus B, 45 minus 30, 15 coming, you have to calculate the value of sin 15. So I have got 15 degree. Now here I have taken A 45, B 30 degree. You may take A 60 and B 45. So A minus B 60 minus 45, that means 15 you will get. So it is also possible. I have calculated by taking A 45, B 30, you will take A 60, B 45, you will see same result will come. Now here left hand side sin A minus B I have put, so sin 15 degree is coming, and right hand side I have put the values of A and B. Now from table you know sin 45 value is 1 by root over 2 and cos 30 value is root over 3 by 2 minus cos 45 1 by root over 2 into sin 30 is half. Now this is coming root 3 by 2 root 2 minus 1 by 2 root 2. So denominator is 2 root 2, so root 3 minus 1 numerator. So your answer is this. You see next one. In the formula cos A plus B equals to cos A into cos B minus sin A into sin B, find the value of cos 75 degree. Here I have taken A 45 degree and B 30 degree. After adding A and B, 45 plus 30, 75 is coming. So you have to calculate value of cos 75. I have got 75 degree. Now in this formula I have put the value. Left hand side is coming cos 75 degree and right hand side cos A into cos B, cos 45 degree into cos 30 degree minus sin A sin B, sin 45 degree into sin 30 degree. So cos 45 means 1 by root 2 into cos 30 value is root 3 by 2 minus sin 45 1 by root 2 and sin 30 half. So denominator is coming 2 root 2. So it is coming root 3 minus 2 root 2 minus 1 by 2 root 2. Denominator same. So you will write here root over 3 minus 1 and denominator 2 root 2. Your answer is this. Clear? Now you may ask me, ma'am, you have taken A 45, B 30. So we can take 75, we can take A 50, B 25. That is possible? No. Why not? Since you don't know the values of sin 75, sin 50 degree or cos 50 degree, sin 20 degree or cos 20 degree. So it is not possible. So what values you know from the table? You have to choose according to that way the values of unknown angles A and B. Clear? Now next one. Here it is given cos x plus cos y equals to 2. Find the value of sin x plus sin y and cos x plus y. There are two parts. Since values of the angles x and y varies from 0 to 90. Clear? Both x and y varies from 0 to 90. Now from table you know sin 0 0 and sin 91. Similarly cos 0 1 and cos 90 0. So maximum value of cos x you are getting 1. Similarly from here maximum value of cos y is also coming 1. So it is given cos x plus cos y equals to 2 as maximum value of cos x 1 and maximum value of cos y 1. So separately I can write cos x equals to 1 and cos y equals to 1. So 1 plus 1 right hand side 2 will come. Now cos x 1 means 1 means cos 0 degree. Clear? So x is coming 0 degree and y is also coming 0 degree. Now sin x plus sin y. Now I have put in place of x I have put 0. In place of y I have put 0. Sin 0 0. Sin 0 0. After adding 0 is coming. Now second part cos x plus y. I have put the value 0. Cos 0. Value of cos 0 is 1. Now next one. Here it is given theta plus alpha equals to 7 pi by 12. Then and given tan theta equals to root over 3. Then calculate the value of tan alpha. Now tan theta given root over 3. From here we can calculate the value of theta. Tan theta root over 3 means tan 60. So theta is coming 60 degree. Now here you have noticed that it is given in circular measure 7 pi by 12 and it is in sexagesimal system. Now I will convert it to circular system. The process you know that equals to will be 60 by 180 into pi. After cancellation it is coming pi by 3. So from sexagesimal system it is converted to circular system. Now I am putting the value of theta here. Theta plus alpha equals to 7 pi by 12. So theta is pi by 3. Pi by 3 plus alpha equals to 7 pi by 12. So from here alpha is coming 3 pi by 12. Now you have to calculate the value of tan alpha. As from table you know all the values are given in sexagesimal system, that means in degrees. So you convert this in degree. Pi means 180 degree. So 3 into 180 degree by 12. After cancellation it is coming 15. So 3 15s are 45. Therefore tan alpha equals to tan 45 degree. Value of tan 45 is 1. Clear? Now next one. Here it is given sin theta plus cos theta by sin theta minus cos theta equals to root over 3 plus 1 by root over 3 minus 1. Then find the value of cos theta. Here I will apply componendo dividendo. You know this property from your ratio proportion chapter. Now using componendo dividendo. What is that? Numerator plus denominator. Numerator plus denominator by numerator minus denominator. Numerator minus denominator. Similarly, right hand side also same property I have to apply. Numerator plus denominator by numerator minus denominator. Now you see cos theta and cos theta will be cancelled out and denominator sin theta will be cancelled out. So 2 sin theta it is coming in numerator and denominator it is coming 2 cos theta, and right hand side 2 root 3 numerator and denominator is coming 2. So you cancel 2 from here also 2. Now sin theta by cos theta from first chapter of trigonometry, you know, it is tan theta. Tan theta is coming root over 3. So from here, what we can write? Tan theta equals to tan 60 degree, as the value of tan 60 is root over 3. So from here we are getting theta equals to 60 degree. Now you have to calculate the value of cos theta. So put over here cos theta means cos 60 degree. Now value of cos 60 from your table, you know, it is half. This is your answer. Now next one. It is given that x sin 30 degree equals to y cos 45 degree. You have to calculate the value of x, ratio of x is to y. Clear? Now it is given x sin 30 equals to y cos 45. So put over x sin 30. Sin 30 means half, and right hand side cos 45 means 1 by root over 2. So you have to calculate ratio of x and y. That is x is to y means x by y. So I am bringing here y, I am taking here, and 2 I am taking over there. So after cancellation, 2 means root over 2 and denominator 1. So your value ratio of x is to y is coming root over 2 is to 1. Clear? Now it is given in the triangle ABC, sin A plus B equals to root over 3 by 2, and find the angle C in circular measure. Okay, sin A plus B root over 3 by 2. So from here what you can write? Sin A plus B root over 3 by 2 means we can write sin 60 degree. Therefore from here what you are getting? A plus B equals to 60 degree. Clear? Now it is a triangle. In any triangle, the sum of three angles is 180 degree. So we can write from here A plus B plus C equals to 180 degree. And here we have got A plus B equals to 60 degree. Therefore C is coming 180 degree minus 60 degree. That means 180 minus 60 means 30 degree. This is in sexagesimal system. Here you have to calculate the value of angle C in circular measure. So convert 30 degree means 30 pi by 180. After cancellation, it is coming pi by 6. It is in circular system. So your answer is this. Value of angle C in circular measurement is pi by 6. Now next sums in next video.